Money laundering methods. Part 3. Maritime sanctions. Evasion. Bad toads evading sanctions. Manipulate ships, cargo, communication signals. Turn ocean into blind corridor where detective frogs cannot see. Here are the tricks. Tankers conduct ship-to-ship transfers in middle of ocean to swap oil without port records. Turn off or fake automatic identification beacons that suppose show ship location. Use flags of convenience and shell companies to hide who really control. Ship forge bills and certificates to rename where cargo from or what grade is. Shuffle insurance and classification through front firms. Route payments through middlemen and permissive pawns, using trade financing that appear routine. Data analyst frogs hunt for. Dark voyages. Ship disappear from tracking. Suspicious loitering at sea. Weird fuel consumption numbers that don't make sense. Satellite pictures, hull ID numbers, draft measurements help confirm sneaky loading. But shadow fleets still can move millions of barrels with modest risk if careful. Maritime opacity convert restricted commodities into sellable cargo. News toads report dark fleet of old tankers carried tens of billions in sanctioned Iranian and Russian oil to Asia each year, avoiding Western restrictions through signal fakery and at-sea transfers. Ships vanish through switch and spoof. Magic trick on water. Prepaid card and gift cards. Prepaid cards and gift cards are bad toad's friend. Fast, portable, accepted everywhere. What more could criminal want? Here's the trick. Buy open-loop gift cards with dirty cash in small amounts. Go to many different stores. Each purchase small, under radar. Then either resell cards online for clean money, exchange for different merchant cards, return items bought with cards for cash, use cards to buy electronics or fuel, then sell those for cash load cards, mail them abroad, drain them from foreign pond. When card issuers have weak identity checks at loading and redemption, layering flies becomes super easy. Bad toads exploit promotions. Split purchases across multiple transactions. Use self-checkout lanes where no employee toad watching. Suspicious patterns detective frogs look for. Many small card loads within few hours. Cards used in different states from where bought. Repeated use at pawn shops, gas stations, electronic stores. Banks try put velocity limits. Require ID for bigger loads. Restrict merchant categories. But still gaps at retail level. Method scales quietly. One store aisle at a time. U.S. consumer protection toads reported about $217 million in scam payments via gift cards in 2023. That just lower estimate of criminal flies funneled through prepaid cards each year. Life insurance and annuities. Some insurance products can become laundering tools for bad toad, especially single premium life policies and certain annuities. Here's sneaky part. Bad toad buy expensive policy with dirty flies, often through middleman broker toad. Wait cooling off period. Then cancel policy. Insurer give refund by bank transfer or check, minus fees. Now payout look like legitimate insurance proceeds instead of suspicious street cash. Where these flies come from? Oh, insurance payout. Sound totally normal. Alternative method. Cycle flies through policy loans, assignments, or transfers to related party toads. Complex products and international brokers add extra confusion layers. Red flags detective frogs watch for. Early cancellations. Why buy then immediately cancel? Third-party toad paying premiums. Poor toad with low income suddenly buying super expensive policy. Make no sense. Insurance companies do enhanced due diligence on politically exposed toads and require proof of fund sources. But layered ownership through trust structures still confuse trail. Main attraction? Institutional legitimacy. Insurance company envelope converts stacks of suspicious cash into respectable disbursement with official paperwork. Compliance solution toads estimate $80 to $100 billion laundered globally each year through insurance products, much through life policies and annuities. Funnel accounts. This method like relay race with dirty flies. Collection accounts gather structured cash from many different cities and empty somewhere else. Courier toads deposit small amounts at multiple bank branches, often using ATMs or tellers near highways where easy to access quick. Flies swept rapidly to central hub account, then withdrawn in distant state or different pond entirely. This support drug distribution, smuggling, gray market trade. Helper toads, smurfs, learn deposit limits, split transactions to stay under, rotate locations to avoid triggering alerts. Front businesses show deposits far from where their supposed customers are. Suspicious. Bank frogs detect through. Geographic analysis. Why deposits happening 500 miles from business? Deposit velocity checks. Too much too fast. Links between different depositors. Same phone numbers, shared addresses. Common clues. Cash-heavy activity without matching sales. Burner debit cards. Once pattern recognized, bad toad networks pivot to new accounts and new banks. Cat and mouse game. It's like logistics system for dirty flies. National pipeline built from many small taps across map. U.S. Treasury toads estimate illicit drug proceeds in America roughly $100 billion per year. Big chunk moved via structured cash deposits and collection funnel accounts. Used card trade. Used vehicles offer flexible prices, mobile assets, believable paperwork. Perfect for bad toad. Here how work. Dirty cash buys cars at small dealers or auctions. Get titles processed cleanly. Inflate values on paper. Export units to region where demand higher, maybe West Africa, Eastern Europe, Caucasus. Over-invoicing and under-invoicing shift value across borders cleverly. Car bought for cash at $6,000? Sell abroad for $12,000 on paper. Now bad toad can justify wire transfer back. Just payment for legitimate car sale. Batches of cars serve as inventory cover for huge transfers. Shell exporter toads, related freight forwarder toads, and sometimes even corrupt inspector toads help story hold together. Detective frogs look for rapid flips, buy Monday, sell Wednesday. Common beneficiaries appearing repeatedly. Mismatch between actual car condition and declared value on papers. This trade global, North America to West Africa, Eastern Europe, Caucasus regions, where customs resources thin, method thrive. Economic research toads from 2023 estimate trade-based laundering in European Union averages between 0.9 trillion and 1.8 trillion per year. That total includes used vehicle misinvoicing schemes,